Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to A Bad Podcast featuring your two favorite black individuals, Black Man number one and Black Man number two. Who's one and who's two? Neither, because we're both blacks number one. All right, David, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Woo. Black number one. Woo. Racist introduction. That was the most racist introduction you could have done.
I honestly, the best
Good
part
thing our
to it
camera's not on.
is I was gonna say the best thing about it though is just to let it flow. Don't even like override any thought. Just kind of speak and see what happens. That's the vibe I feel for an intro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No, I saw it. I saw he took us back to slavery by numbering black people again. But it's okay. You let it flow.
Okay, you know what might have been the reason for it.
No.
Yesterday.
No. Okay.
wait. Yesterday I was scrolling through TikTok. And then before I got to I saw like some random Kanye thingy pop up, right? I didn't think anything of it. And then an hour later, whilst I was watching Tifu's fucking tournament thingy, I was like, I just thought of the Kanye Sway interview. And I was like, and then, I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, oh, then I rewatched it. And I was like, oh, this is funny. This is great. And then it ends that clip. It's on YouTube. It's like 3-minute one. It ends with him saying, when when slaves had enough money, they could buy their own freedom. And that everything up to that was funny. And then that part, I was like, whoever spliced that clip up as well, by the way, why did you end it there? You could have just let me have a good memory of something which was funny and chaotic, and then you ruined it for me. So I thought I'd start the podcast the same way.
Well, just like that guy who spliced the clip like that, I'm gonna ask you the same question. Why would you do this? But also
to put you in the right mood.
If that's the mood you want to be in, okay, cool. I'm fine with that. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. But how's your week been?
My week has been chill. I was off work Monday, the fucking standard.
Kanye clips. So
yeah, well, chilled yesterday, chilled today. I'm gonna have to do like maybe another hour of work later. That's calm. Tomorrow's chill day. I'm off Friday and Monday, nice. So 4-day weekend. Let's go there. Yeah. What about you?
I went on a visit yesterday.
Okay. Where did you fucking go? Is that your Welsh pool one?
No, Nuneaton.
Okay.
Yeah, I was only there for a little bit and then left, and I don't have a one-to-one till January. So.
Till January?
Yeah, no Christmas. I already have my November one in it, and then we're not doing one for Christmas.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say my one-to-one won't be until next week Friday because I took this week Friday off.
Mine was last week, but yeah. Apart from that, decent. I'm just waiting out till the weekend.
Have you got any plans for this weekend?
Not one.
Not one. Vibes, man. I heard that you're taking a break from Discord, bro.
I was in Discord this weekend.
I don't know. I just heard that you were taking a break from Discord. You're doing a recovery period. I call it the Joe recovery period.
I mean, I was in Discord this weekend, and I'm in Discord now, so the break isn't really working.
Hey, listen, no, you're in Discord now because you're here with Black number one, and I respect that. Well, I started something here, and if I don't stop saying it,
I'll grab my chains now and lock myself up. Jesus Lord!
Holy shit! Well, Davian, are you ready to hop into short sports, which is sometimes medium, maybe long sports?
Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water.
First thing to mention here, I'm not even going to recap any of the international fixtures because boring. But I do want to mention the amount of fucking injuries which are continuing to fucking skyrocket through the roof.
I mean, no one should be shocked.
No,
If you're shocked,
literally.
if you're shocked that they had a year where they had 70 basically 70 fixtures in the calendar year, and then had a 40-day break before then going back to preseason games, and then come back and they're not healthy, then don't know what to say.
There's
It's just
literally nothing like else to do. And I think wait, who was the Spanish midfielder? Gavi? Did he get injured over the
I think it's
weekend?
out for 8 months.
8 months.
Yeah,
And
he's
what's called the thingy, I think it's the Spanish board or whatever, or FIFA, the Spanish FIFA board. They were like, yeah, we'll pay you. I think it's like it equates to like by the time he'll be fine, it's like 5 million, and they're like, that's good compensation to get considering you can't even use your player. But I'm like, that's not how it should fucking work, bro. Like you should
well,
reduce
it's an
maybe the amount
insurance
of
thing.
games they fucking play.
Well, it's an insurance thing, so it's the same for Camavinga, who's injured.
Yeah,
He's got the Real Madrid get 20,000 euros every day he's out injured.
it's just fucking stupid though.
It's an insurance thing. So basically, you loan your player to the national team,
Yeah.
and if your player gets injured for a long period while they're with the national team, then the FA will that nation's FA will pay you an amount of money as like a sorry we took your player and lost it for the season. Basically, it's meant to like cover wages and that type
So
of thing.
say for example, you're a player like in these kind of days, right? Like you
Yeah.
are of the same caliber of like Camavinga or like a Gavi, right?
Yeah.
You international duty comes up. Say for example, again, the Euros the next year. You
Mhm.
have let's say 10 like international games that you can play in that period. Do you attend all 10 or do you excuse yourself from at least like 5?
But if I'll be honest. If I was guaranteed my start,
Mm.
then no, I'm not playing it. Like Jude Bellingham took this international break off
Yeah.
because he was injured.
I was gonna say as
I'm
he should.
I do what Rashford does, fam. Like every third international break, I'm
Mm.
like, and I'm shooting injuries. Like I can't, you can't play the international games. So think about so let's say you're going to European qualifying. You're Jude Bellingham. You're playing for England. You're going in a game against North Macedonia. Your team's already qualified. Why the fuck am I playing? Those North Macedonian players want to win the game. They want to win the game more than anything. They're just going to go out there and kick the shit out of everyone. It's not going to be a competitive game. You're not going to gain anything from it. Your team's already qualified, so they don't need you. Why am I playing? If anything, that should be. If you qualified already as an international team, you should be playing players who don't get a chance and seeing if they're up to the standard. Instead, we play our best teams. Everyone gets injured, and then we're shocked when we get to these tournaments and there's half teams in the tournament. It's dumb.
I was gonna say, and bro, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like we don't have the right manager for that kind of man management either. But I was watching something which was interesting. Like, some guy was going around asking England fans after the game, most recent one, if you could swap your manager, would you? Most people said yes. If you could swap your manager for any manager, who would it be? Obviously, they gave Pep, Klopp, etc. You know what I'm saying? But then they're like, realistically, say for example, you could snipe at Jose Mourinho for England. What would you do in that scenario? Would you take it?
Would I take it?
It's a genuine question because listen, man, people have Mourinho and then they call him toxic. But I'm like, I don't give a fuck because he's a winner. I'm happy with that.
So the thing about Jose Mourinho is, yes, he is toxic. The reason he's toxic is because he likes the style of player. Sometimes he gets into arguments with boards about signings. You can't sign anyone for England. Majority of England, you've got that national pool. That's what it is. He's gonna fall out of players. Well, people fall out of players anyway. James Ward-Prowse can't get to England team, but Trent Alexander-Arnold's playing centre mid and playing again. I would get Mourinho before a tournament. Fam,
Mm-hmm.
before Euros, Mourinho, are you mad? Fam, I
Bro,
just
they
tell him
would
the only thing you have to do is Mourinho. The only thing you have to do is win. I don't care if you play 8 at the back, Kane in goal, and someone else up top. I don't care if you go do whatever you need to do to win the tournament. Mourinho's going to find a way to get to that final, and that final will be boring, and A1 back will probably win on penalties because that's all he'll train people to do, and no one's going to care in 50 years when they're like, "Well, England won, but it was really no, shut up."
No, bro, no one cares how you won. You think anyone's going to look at the fact that Messi won the Ballon d'Or thanks to penalties? No, oh, sorry, the World Cup. Sorry, never the Ballon d'Or. Sorry. You think anyone's going to give a fuck? No one's going to give a fuck. They're like, he won.
I give a fuck because some of them penalties were a bit dodgy. But if we got them dodgy penalties, I'm blind. The point here is, Gareth Southgate's a negative manager who's boring with no pragmatism, who does the same shit over and over again. He can do enough to beat we got one of the golden generation of the English team. He can do enough to beat these shitty teams, but whenever he comes against a team that don't want to play exactly how he wants to play, he tries to go to defend and counter attack, which means we get no chances. We were up 1-0 up in the European final against Italy, and instead of continuing to attack in the way that was getting us chances, we defended. They scored, and it pushed us on the back foot. We were equal. We could have been equal with France. We defended and let them attack us. We've done the same.
Thinking that the smart decision to do against France is crazy.
The only time we've ever won a game playing this tactic against a big team was against Germany, and that Germany team were folding, and even then they still almost caught us up and beat us. It was a nervy game. Like, until we made it 2-0, that game was on edge. I remember Sterling crying on halfway line when he thought Malone banged it in. Like, it's not going to win tournaments. It's going to get you to quarterfinals and semi-finals before you can play against a team that are more established than you. And then for Euros last year, we got lucky. We had home games because of COVID. We literally got a beautiful draw, got everything we could have wanted, got to a final against Italy, who aren't that good of a team, and lost to fucking Chiellini and them, man. Like, we were 1-0 up in 70 seconds. Any other manager finds a way to win that 2-0 game and shuts it out.
I was going to say,
Gareth. What does Gareth do? He leaves Rashford on the bench. He left Sancho on the bench. He didn't put anyone on until the 99th minute. No, it was literally before penalties was when he brought on counter-attacking wingers. Before then, he went to play.
A headache, essentially. A headache.
It's the same. It's been so long. Like, I'm just.
I feel like it's not going to change anytime soon. So.
It's 4 tournaments and Jordan Henderson keeps getting in. Like, what am I playing?
And bro, you know what the thing is as well, which is fucking crazy. I guarantee you, everyone's already said it, bro. If he makes it to a semifinal next tournament, he's staying. We'll see him at the World Cup.
That's why he's claimed he's retiring after one of these tournaments.
Well, if I was him, I would retire after the World Cup. Go out on a bang. Go on a bang.
2018? Yeah, you're right.
Well, aside from all the shitty injuries, which our wonderful players are currently sustaining, we can go into
Luke Shaw's back.
I did see that Luke Shaw is back. I'm a little bit concerned. Wasn't he supposed to be out for longer or no?
No.
So this one
he was out longer than he was out longer than we thought he'd be.
Okay.
He hasn't been this since week 3. He hasn't been this since like week 3 of the season. He got injured in the transfer window, so he bought Rulian. Well, loaned Rulian. He had a muscle. He was only a muscle injury as well, so that was
okay.
He came back before Malassi, who's been injured this whole time. So
I was gonna say because I think he was out for like 3 months, right?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he's gonna be fit to play. Well, hopefully get eased in, and then obviously up and running. Well, do you want to recap? Well, recap. Do you want to go over the upcoming fixtures for this weekend?
No. Okay, cool. So, Quora. No, okay, cool. I just thought if I said no, we might be able to.
So, Davian, first fixture up for you. Obviously, who do you think is going to win? Or if it's a draw, blah, blah, blah. And we'll go from there. All right, Manchester City versus Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Really? Interesting. All right. Burnley, West Ham United.
I don't give a fuck.
No, it's a big game. It's a big game, bro. Big game. West Ham are the biggest club in the world. All right, Luton Town. They're massive, bro. Luton Town.
Wait. Can I just say something? You know, Burnley are still bottom of the league.
Really?
You know how mad that is?
Oh, yeah, I know. They're tied with Everton, aren't they?
they're 18 goals behind Everton. Everton lost 10 points and they're still at the bottom of the league.
That's
Sorry,
fucking
that
crazy.
that was it was pissing me off the other day when I saw it. I was like, mad. But yeah, anyway, sorry.
Mm.
Who else you got?
Luton Town, Crystal Palace.
Oh, this is these 3 p.m. kickoffs.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, thank
City
God.
Liverpool's
No,
12:30.
the City Liverpool's 12:30. But as long as these other meaty games are 3 o'clock, that's fine. Luton, Crystal Palace, draw. No, Crystal Palace win.
I was gonna say there's only one 3 p.m. game to watch from my perspective anyway, which is Newcastle Chelsea.
Uh,
That's a tough one.
It's not really. Newcastle should wipe
Bro,
them.
if you said City Chelsea, bro, you would have like that was a crazy game. Chelsea are weird,
Yeah,
bro. They either
yeah,
play
but the thing about
amazing or
City
play like
Chelsea,
dog shit.
but the thing
Give
about
me
City
middle
Chelsea
ground.
is, the thing about City Chelsea is, from watching that game,
Mm.
they weren't good. they
What do you
they were
mean?
weird. They were
They
no,
had
they
flashes
weren't.
of brilliance. I mean, they had obviously key
No,
players played a lot better than
they
others.
were dog shit for 80 minutes, but they had 10 minutes of brilliance splattered around. It was weird.
That's what
Like,
you need, though.
why is man kicking man in the box in the 95th minute? I don't know. Why
I
is
don't know,
like
bro.
it was like own goals. It was like randomly. It was the only you know who was good that game.
Mm.
Raheem Sterling.
Oh,
Raheem
he was
Sterling
good. He
cooked
was on
Kyle Walker.
vengeance.
He's the only man who was actually playing well. Cole Palmer got all the credit. Sterling rinsed Walker. I was confused. I didn't know what was going on. But also
Bro,
Newcastle
how does
win
Sterling not make the England team?
because that's how games like him.
This is brazy. Absolutely brazy. But yeah, no,
So
that game was
Gareth
fucking insane.
Southgate doesn't like. Basically, I think I can't lie. I'm not saying Gareth Southgate is racist. I'm just saying, man has to hate one black man at a time. It's so weird. Like every.
I mean, I would call it quite smart, tactics. That way you will
What
never get caught out.
Yeah, he's quite formulaic with it. So I'm like, I'm just waiting for it was Trent for a bit, Rashford for a bit, Sterling now. Like I'm looking through the team.
And
I'm like, hey,
when he
Jude's
didn't
safe.
like Trent, it didn't make sense because of how well
Yeah,
he was
because Trent
playing at the
and like
time. He was
yeah, and he was like, no, no,
ridiculous
no,
at the
no, no.
time.
Let me take everyone else.
I was gonna say,
Theo Tomori can't get into the team over Maguire and like them man. I'm looking at. I'm like, you're not racist, but you're so good at this quota that you're trying to hit
the
here.
fact that
And
Henderson makes the team and Sterling doesn't, bro. It's
James
crazy.
Ward-Prowse is killing it for West Ham. Also, one of our best set piece takers, and we can't take him because we got Hender. But yeah, I think Newcastle will win. Could be a draw.
Okay. Next up, Forest versus Brighton and Hove Albion.
My prediction for this game is that when you recap it next week, you're not going to remember who won.
For Newcastle Chelsea?
No, for Forest Brighton, you're gonna when it comes to recapping it, you're not gonna remember who won either because this match is gonna be this match. No one's gonna know
I
the
ain't even
score.
gonna look at the result. I'll skip past it.
Yeah, no one's gonna look at the score at all. Brighton 1-0 Matoma for my FPL. Wait, no, not my FPL anymore. Forest 1-0.
Forest
I
1-0.
won you.
Fair play. Sheffield United, Bournemouth.
Oh my god, this week is so meaty. Oh lord,
bro, there's only
Sheffield Bournemouth.
Saturday has 2 good games. That's it. Which is decent. It's decent.
Sheffield United Bournemouth.
Bro, you watch United play. You can't be picky. You can't be picky. You're watching Ten Hag ball. Like you can't be picky.
I can be picky because if I'm gonna watch a team that's not United, they've got to do something in the game. I can't watch other teams play the exact same way. Otherwise, I may as well just watch last United game again. I'll say Chef draw 2-2 draw. Desmond 2-2.
Okay.
Yeah. Confident.
Next up, Brentford versus Arsenal.
Big
game for Arsenal as well. Big game.
Brentford is shit this year.
Sunday games. Tottenham Hotspur versus Aston Villa. Very big game for Tottenham here too, because Villa are playing half decent.
Villa.
I feel like it might be a draw. Everton versus Manchester United.
So one team.
We're losing I say
is it
3-1. Yeah.
I think okay. I'm gonna say with confidence I think we're winning, but also there's a caveat to that is if it's at Everton.
It is.
Oh fuck. That man just lost 10 points in it.
They are pissed, and
so
they want
they're
blood.
just looking.
And
They're
United
just
are
looking.
dog
And the
shit.
thing is, no. So here, no, because the United aren't even dog shit. Because the thing is, like, we're playing average. It's just that, and I think that
Davian.
No, what I'm saying is, like there's levels of it in it. Like we're not playing. I still think compared to other teams, we're still playing better than half the league. We're not playing dog shit, which is average. Problem is Everton play average too. The problem is that Everton hate Man City because Man City are getting off with these charges while they're not. But they might just see Manchester and get shout outs for the sake of it. So it could be 8-8, it could be 0-0, it could be 3-0 Everton, it could be 3-0 United. I just okay. If at Everton, they're mad. They'll be like really hyped for the game. That means United have no pressure. But then United might just get kicked the fuck off the pitch. And we've got so many injuries right now. But we might leave Everton with 4 players. So, but then it's Sam Allardyce.
To be fair, as long as like 4-4. Our midfield and defense don't get injured, we're fine. Our attacking don't make no fucking difference. Like, what they're gonna do anyway? Not score. Fun fact: we don't do that anyway.
Our attacking does make a difference because
for what they don't score.
Because we are only 2 sets away from McTominay up front. Okay, and I can't have that.
And I'm okay with that. He scores goals.
He scores the goals that he scores goals like hit him in the shin and shit. If he's leading the line, I'm gonna
goals a goal. Goals a goal, David. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it.
If he's striking, he won't be scoring those goals. He won't have the free reign of not having anyone mark him.
Yeah, no. But we'll play like some random youth guy up front and then leave him in his exact same position.
Here's my prediction. My prediction is 2-0 United. Martial scores. The world implodes.
2-0. Okay, interesting.
But it's no specific prediction. It's 2-0 United. Martial has to score probably the second goal after we get a penalty or something. No, because that pissed him. No, because we get a penalty now. We're not going to get a penalty from VAR. The Premier League feel bad enough. They took 10 points off them, man. Okay, 2-0, and Martial scores the second.
Interesting prediction.
Look, man, I predicted Luton to beat Liverpool. I was like that close. Just go with me here. I don't know who was the first goal. Own goal.
Okay. Final game, which is on Monday. Fulham versus West Ham. Sorry, West Ham, Wolverhampton. Wolverhampton.
West Ham got 2 games in the week.
Would you be surprised with these current fixtures? No.
Did you not hear me say? Did you not hear what I said? I did not say T. You've made a mistake. I said again. Because why not?
What you gonna do about it?
Why not put them Saturday, Monday in it? Like, go on, get West Ham's games out the way early. Who was it? Fulham Wolves.
Yeah.
Wolves are playing sick.
Okay, fair play. Good shit. All right. Well, those are all the main fixtures there for you in the Premier League.
Once basically Liverpool ends, it's a meaty week.
Yeah.
You got the
Chelsea Newcastle game.
Nah, because that game could be meaty too. I'm not gonna lie. Like last year was meaty. It could be like a 1-0 thing. Like we've got one of these random games. This is the year. This is the week you pray for a 5-5, a 4-3 or something. Like one of these teams will try to do something stupid.
The 4-4 should have been safe for this weekend, but I'm glad that
but this is what we need. Like you need one of them games where like West Ham do something like crazy and it's like 6-3. Like otherwise, no one's watching one match of the day. 100%. You need something. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck in this like, all right, Man City Liverpool was sick, and then the week dropped off.
Okay. Well, one very important league that I want to ask you about here. 3 fixtures only. You have Al Ittifaq versus Al Ittihad. Who do you think is going to win? Al Ittifaq versus Al Ittihad. Who do you think is going to win?
Ittihad.
Obviously,
okay? I'm gonna go with my team. Al Ittifaq.
All right, cool, nice. All right, Al Ittifaq. Are you sure that was your team? Wasn't it Al Ittihad with Benzema?
Ittifaq.
It's Saudi boys, bro. Are you not up? What's going on here, Davian?
Hey, what's the dumb shit? number one. I ain't saying nothing. Okay, what else? Okay.
So you went with Al Ittifaq, yeah?
I meant Al Ittihad. Yeah, that's my team. Yeah.
All right, Ittihad. All right, cool. Al Nasser versus Al Kadud. If I'm saying that wrong, leave me alone. I'm doing my best.
Say again, please.
No, David, read the name. Can you see the fixture list?
No.
Just type Saudi League, and then you'll see the fixtures.
My name was just Saudi Pro League.
Yeah,
Okay,
Saudi Pro League. Yeah, and then look at the fixture list. Yeah, go on then.
Which one am I looking at?
The one Al Nasser are playing on Friday.
Oh, Al Nassr versus Al Akhdud.
That's what I said.
You said Al Akhdud.
Anyway, I back my boy Ronaldo.
Al Akhdud. I'm going with Al Dude.
Final game that I'm going to ask you about: Al Hilal versus Al Hazm. Al Hazm. What did you just spit out? Did you just, brother?
Would you say that again, please? What the fuck? Just what?
Al Hilal versus Al Hazm. What's the problem? I don't see a problem. You're being weird. You're being fucking weird, bro. You're being a weirdo. Also, shout out to the the Last Dance promotional thing which they're doing in Saudi for Ronaldo versus Messi next year in Feb. That should be funny. Vibes, awesome, all the above. Bro, I said Al Hazam. And then you went, what?
Hazam? I was like,
you're gonna fucking say it.
Because I was like, this thing say Al Hazam, and then I said you went Al Hazam.
Fuck you, man. Let's move on. You're being foolish.
I'm going with Al Hazam.
Oh my god, bro!
I wasted my iron, bro. Fuck you. Al Hazam is my new team, blood. It's over Al Ittihad. I'm Al Hazm FC. What's the team? I wait to know the official team's name. It has an E between the Z and the M.
That's what I said.
No, it's like Al Hazm.
That's what. So when I said that, was the problem. But no. You have more information. It's fine now.
The first one I had Al Hazm. Second one I had Hazm.
Where, bro? Where did the A come from? I mean, there's an A there, but I didn't say Al Hazm.
Hazam it's Hazem. It's E.
Hazem. So it's Hazem. Al Hazem.
I just want you to know that because for some reason on Google it says that, and then on the pictures it takes the E away. I don't know why, but Al Hazem. Oh god, that's my eyes. Oh shit, I can't breathe.
Well, the next sporting thing which I want to mention. Excuse me. Tyson Fury confirmed his fight finally. I know you're very happy to hear this with Alexander Usyk. No longer, obviously, in December because he got his shit pushed in, but it's going to be February 17th, 3 days after Valentine's Day. Any thoughts, Davian? Any thoughts? Listen, man. It's sports news. I'm asking you. All right.
No. I'm trying to get over. Did you just spit this?
What do you mean?
I'm just trying to. It's the first. We're gonna have the first 4 like belt champion, so that's kind of cool.
Okay.
The fight itself is weird. Usyk's a small fighter at best.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury just got pieced up by a UFC fighter who's only got like 3 months experience. And like, if Usyk can take Fury's power, then Usyk's gonna win the fight quite easily. If Usyk gets dropped, then Fury could literally just jab his way to an easy win. It's gonna be a very dead fight. I'm not watching it, but
fair play.
That's why TikTok will get me.
Did you see the because you know, like the KSI thingy, Tommy Fury thingy, that obviously he appealed it. They said they were reviewing it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it was like Monday, maybe this week.
3 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they said They had the hearing on Monday, and then they said they would take time to work it out.
Okay, so basically they're asking for another paycheck. Cool. All right.
14 days.
I was wondering like when the actual results for that would come
No,
out.
so they did it. It's Wednesday today. Monday, they did it on the 20th of November, and then they said that they won't come to a decision for 14 days. So
I need 2 weeks to review footage.
Just to say,
oh damn, son, might as well work for VAR. All right. Well, are there any other sporting things that you want to bring up for today? Shout out to Thingy. I don't watch F1, but obviously Verstappen's killing it as per usual.
Family, it's just boring. I can't lie. It was boring.
Have you ever like sat down to watch F1?
I love F1.
What do you find entertaining about F1? I'm reading like the girl thing that they use against football. Like all you're doing is just watching. Obviously, a ball get kicked around. You know what I'm saying?
The question you asked and my answer were two different things. But yes.
Okay, so you watch F1, but you don't enjoy F1.
No. You said I don't watch a full F1 race. I said I love F1. I didn't say I watch a full F1 race.
So you love Formula 1 without watching Formula?
Nah.
You're a fake
fan. No. Listen. Okay. I don't watch qualifying. I don't watch practice because I don't want to watch man testing his car. Qualifying can be quite interesting, because it's basically just time trials around, and once the timer goes, you got one shot to your lap in, and then whoever gets pole. That's cool. I don't watch sprint races because I don't have time for this. The actual races, usually, like I might have before this year, like when it was Hamilton versus Verstappen, I watched every race because them motherfuckers were neck and neck on almost every race to the point that even on the last day, like Hamilton had the thing, and then that stupid decision cost him the whole title.
The record.
This year there's been no point because only 3 people have won races. Verstappen's won 18 out of 21 of them. He's like double the points of whoever's second. I think it's Perez. And basically, if Verstappen's in the top 8 of a race, then there's no point watching because he's just going to win. Like his car's so much faster than everyone else, apart from Perez. But Perez is as good as a driver. So literally, it's just one man driving around by himself. Usually, it's quite fun to watch the overtakes and the tactics. Shit makes it interesting. Like if one man picks like a soft tire and then one person's trying to go around with a hard tire, like you can do like risky things that then make it interesting because you're like, if someone's 7 seconds ahead, you're catching them at a second a lap. You know they're gonna catch. The RS means, if they're close enough, you open that wing, you get a little bit extra speed. You basically see people driving on the edge of near death, and it's like, oh, this is sick. I could never do it, but it's sick. But also, usually it's on like a monitor somewhere else. Like I'm doing something else while watching F1. It's only on in the background.
I was gonna say, ain't no way you could just watch it like.
I know people that do.
Yeah,
I just think it's when it's close races, it's actually worth it. And then when it's if it's like tighter on the line, that is worth watching. Because you're like, oh, who can make a mistake? But also, most of the moments only happen in like 10 seconds of an hour of a race. So
okay. I was gonna say, I swear, thingy, Lewis Hamilton's only like what, 1 world championship away from thingy being the all-time record holder.
He's tied with Michael Schumacher right now.
Yeah, it's just 1 away. Well,
he's never gonna get
for the past 3 years, it's not been looking good. But
until Mercedes sticks up, he's not gonna get that. To be fair, Mercedes
Lewis Hamilton's 35. Oh shit!
Yeah, but he could retire at any point.
Let's say.
If he was going to retire last
racer here was 39.
Well, actually, Lewis Hamilton's 38.
40.
How about
1957? Maserati Juan Manuel Fangio was 46.
Fangio.
Yeah, he was 46. But in this current meta, yeah, he's the oldest.
He's 38. Verstappen's like 29? 30?
He's 26 this year.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's young, bro.
Yeah, the thing is, shit.
Wait, no, Lewis Hamilton was... Oh, he was 35 in 2020 when he won it last. Bro, I forgot to add on the years.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Verstappen's only 26.
The thing is, age doesn't really matter that much in that, like...
Bro, it does, bro. Fast twitch muscles, bro. At that speed?
No, I still say that Hamilton's probably the top. Like, I'd say that obviously you got your prime and stuff, but I'd also
Mm.
say that it tends to be that drivers get bored more than like you get, because like obviously you've got to basically maintain. You can't like you have to be as light as possible for that long a time so that people get bored. Like Alonso only retired last year. He's 42, 43.
Okay,
But you
so
can do
like
it at high.
okay, so I'm gonna look back at the past like 4 finishes. Guess where Lewis Hamilton has finished in the past 4 Grand Prix? So Las Vegas was the
Uh,
most recent one. Take a guess.
I know I should know this, but I don't know the last one because I didn't watch it. 'Cause fucking wait,
So
which
let's take a
okay,
guess.
sixth, I think.
7th.
Yeah, I know that's
Uh, what'd you say? Sorry.
I said I know the last ones. I know the other ones because they were shit. But yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I can't lie. McLaren, Mercedes aren't good. That's the main problem we've
yeah.
got.
I was gonna
I know
say
he was second in the
8th.
race before that because, and then he didn't
I
even
thought he was
race.
second in Mexico though.
He was second in Mexico because he would if basically if my man didn't if Verstappen didn't exist, Hamilton would have won that one. Like he got the fastest lap.
Mm.
He was the second in the race. I know that the one after that he didn't
He was
even
10
finish.
seconds ahead of third as well.
Yeah, the one after that he didn't finish, and the one before that I don't know if he finished either.
I don't see
Because
his name there,
basically,
so probably not.
Mercedes have been having issues with like their car, so every now and again he kind of just like like the car just stops, and then like yeah, they're trying to basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to develop next year's car now, but do it like in little increments, and it's having issues. But everyone's stopped.
Mm.
Like Verstappen won the race so long ago that everyone's in testing period from now,
Oh boy.
including
Lando
Verstappen. You know
Norris
how
is
bad it
having a
is.
great year.
Who?
Fucking,
Yeah, Lando Norris. Well, McLaren doing decent.
I would say
It's
third,
it's mad though.
second, random
Yeah,
finish,
yeah.
and then second again. He's doing really fucking well.
I think he's above George Russell, which is bad.
Crazy.
I think
Like the
yeah.
overall rankings.
Hamilton's third, Lando Norris is sixth, and George Russell's eighth, which is
Yeah,
kind of nuts.
that's actually fucking crazy.
Also, Fernando Alonso is still driving. Wow, that shows me. I think he retired last year. Who the fuck retired last year? I swear they did a whole. I don't know. Raikkonen maybe. I don't. The point here is,
Mhm.
I would like Hamilton to win one more just so he can win the record.
Yeah, I would say I feel like for I don't know for the culture, especially for like in
Although
England, it would
to
be
be
hype
fair,
as fuck.
to be
Be
fair,
hype as fuck.
if he doesn't win another one and it's him and Schumacher, that's kind of sick.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Unless Verstappen just clutches up for the next bunch of years and
Nah, he won't.
overtakes.
Basically, in F1, you get like 3 or 4 years of dominance, and then someone else always finds a way to.
I was gonna say, what's
Yeah,
fair?
like
Lewis Hamilton technically kind of had 7 because like he had 2, and then I can't remember who won, and then he had 4 in a row. So he had
yeah, but he had to
ridiculous
switch
years
teams.
back to back.
Yeah, but he had to switch teams to do that. He won his first 2 with McLaren, then he had to switch to Mercedes because their car was better. So unless
Yeah,
Verstappen switches to another team, and then it's hard to switch to another team because they already have a number one driver, and they'll be paying them a lot of money in contracts, and don't want to have 2 on really high wages because it doesn't make sense for them. You always want a driver who's making a lot of money, and then a bitch boy who's making money but not on the same level, because otherwise you get arguments and then people fighting for like position, and then Verstappen treats Perez like a bitch. It's actually quite impressive to watch. At one point, you could have let him have a win for something. And man said, tell that man to move out the road. I was like, right.
hey, listen, man, I fucking respect it, bro. And also, fair
Him,
play to the
him,
guy who's
him,
also happy to like quote unquote be second as well, bro. Because
I don't
like
think I don't think I don't think Perez is happy to be second. But you know when a
you're
nigga's
not
just
happy,
you
you're
know
not
you know when
happy,
someone
but
you know when
you
someone's
got
just
your
better than
role
you.
to play, bro. You got
Now
your
the thing
role to
is
play.
he's just better than him, so he kind of like I like my he likes getting paid, so he's like cool. I'll pull over. You need to. Every month that check clears, he's like okay, cool.
I was gonna say, bro, if you pay me that amount of money, then I don't mind. I don't mind.
Mhm.
All right. Well, anything else in the sports world that you want to mention?
No.
All right. Well, if we can move on to the influencer news, the biggest thing from the past week is Pokimane calling people poor. What are your
No, she
thoughts?
doesn't.
I know the context behind it, but it was still ignorant on her behalf to say what she said.
No, it wasn't. She replied to one person.
Do you not think this because of the way, and I'm saying this specifically, not just random little idiots on the internet. No, I'm saying like actual people who speak sense on the internet, like content creators, also flagged it. Like they looked at the bigger picture, like we get what you're saying, but a little bit naive to think you could say that and then not expect fucking.
Nope. So the thing is, so firstly, people hate Pokemon anyway. It's been a thing. Like people hate Pokemon because, especially with the kick stuff, because she had to go like all these creators. So anything she says gets more of an argument than anyone else. But also, when you look at it, firstly, the cookies aren't even that expensive because it's $7 per pack, and they're gluten-free bullshit. Like, considering the amount of shit that like we pay for, like, considering like whatever, like you don't have to buy it. Secondly, she was replying to one person, and it's a meme to say if you're broke, just say so. Like that. It's just a meme. Like, like if you can't make a joke on stream, what's the point? I'm telling you, everyone who's reacting to it, it's kind of like, well, just don't buy the cookies. Just don't. If you don't have the money, don't buy the cookies.
Hey, listen, I'm not the same cat. It's like when it comes to merch, bro. If you don't want to buy the merch, like someone was like, yeah, and she sells like a $200 piece of merch. I'm like, bro, if you don't want to buy it, don't buy it.
You know,
like, bro, I'm wearing a childish hoodie right now. I wasn't never gonna buy it at retail.
If it was content,
no.
So here's what I'd say: if it was content, and she was like, if you just pour, just say that, I'd be like, well, that's your audience, and they need your, they want your client because they support you, and that's how you got what you want. Motherfucker, we talk about cookies.
Just don't $28 for a bag of cookies is kind of crazy.
It's 4 bags.
Yeah, I know, but $28 for a bag of cookies.
It's 4 bags, so it's $7.
Yeah, no, but David, if they sold it separately for $7, I'd be like, there's no complaint. But the fact that they're grouping it as $28 for one, it's crazy. It's crazy. The fact that you think it's okay is mad, bro.
You know what? Do you want to know I think it's okay?
Why?
I'm never going to buy healthy gluten-free cookies. Okay? That's not for me. That's for them whole food niggas. It's gluten-free. That's the good bit. It's healthy.
What about healthy cookies? What about this way? Imagine in the future you have mini-yous, yeah? And they're like, oh, Dad, fucking, I don't know, Young Speed, I don't know, is popping off, and he has, at that time, inflation as well. His cookies are going on sale for like £50. I want a bag. Can you please get me a bag? Are you buying them the bag? I said, fuck the kids' happiness. Fuck the kids' happiness. Not even once. Like, not even legit once.
No. This is on par with those niggas who go around buying their kids $40 worth of Prime. What the fuck is a $50 cookie finna do for you? Go to the shop, and here's £10, go get cookies, okay? You go eat the cookies the same way.
No, but bro, it's not the same as Speed's cookies, bro.
Care. I grew up poor. I do not give a fuck, okay? Brother, guess what? I wanted a PSP. You think I got one? No. I wanted a Nintendo 3DS. I got a Nintendo DS. Shut up. I was using PS2 when they were on PS3. Look, trust me, I get it. You want it. I don't care. Okay? You better raise that $50 and go buy them cookies. And guess what? When you have them £50 for cookies and you eat the cookies and you finish them, you're still going to be like, damn, why did I spend £50 on cookies? Okay? Make your own money and spend them on influencer shit. It's cookies. I wouldn't spend. I felt the same way about Prime. I'm not spending £40 in a bottle of drink. I feel the same way about Zoella's makeup thing when she was charging £50 for a palette.
Oh, bro, was that the fucking advent calendar?
Then she did the advent calendar.
Shit went crazy.
Fam. Look, we already did this. It was 10 years ago when YouTubers were doing the scam marketing thing. Guess what? It's gluten-free, healthy cookies. The fuck you want healthy gluten-free cookies for? Go Aldi. 5-pack, like £4.50. It's going up a bit in price. You'll eat them, you'll take a nap, you'll feel the exact same way, trust me. Okay? The fuck is a healthy cookie? Well, that's the bit that pisses me off. Why the fuck are we making? Oh, I don't like. That's the bit that should be the outrage. Okay? $28.
I love how passionate this has become. I'm here for it.
No, because I've been seeing that Twitter all week, and it's like people are like,
that's the biggest fucking story from the
She's so out of touch with the Guess
Don't
what?
get me wrong.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, bro. There are
But
one
guess what?
percent of
She said what
millionaires who
she
are in
wanted to
touch with
say.
reality. Let's
But the
be
thing is,
real.
but guess
Okay,
what?
leave
She
her
said
be.
what she wanted to say. She'd probably say, I don't give a fuck if you buy the cookies or not. You know how many people already bought my fucking cookies? You know how much money I just made from this?
Bro, I was gonna say
That's what
she
she
doesn't
wants
need
to
to be in
say.
touch with reality, bro. You're not her crowd. It's like
Fam, but
Casey
the thing is,
Neistat on thingy Logan Paul's podcast. I watched it uh
oh,
between yesterday and today.
this should
He was
trigger me.
like he was like obviously in New York. He lives in New York now. He's like, I like the being able to commute easily between obviously home, being able to pick up my kids, whatever. He was like, and it's not like LA. I fucking hate LA. It's like you can't even speak to someone or sit next to someone without having security, whatever. He's like, if I just choose to sit on a specific subway, I could be sat next to this tech millionaire, etc. And then Mike made the joke, said, well, that's really relatable. He's like, I'm not trying to be relatable. He said, that,
But
I mean, that's
the
just
thing
his
is,
crowd.
the thing
Pokemon's
is,
crowd, if you're not
firstly,
part of it, bro,
the
that's
thing
just
is, it's
life.
not. So the thing is, so look at this from Pokemon's perspective. So you make you make a. It's part of what the business she's making.
Partnered, yeah,
So
partnered.
my bad, maybe I don't do it. It's not because of
Whatever
that.
the fuck's
So
called.
you go and you want to make healthy cookies that are gluten free. They are like no numbers. There's nothing cheap in them. That means it's going to cost you money to make, right? So then you make the cookie. It's going to cost you more than if you just got a store bought cookie because those store bought cookies are made to be mass processed. So that costs something. So then you get your money. Then you're like, well, okay. So when you put a profit on top of that, and then you think about delivery and you think about all that stuff. That in itself, then you're like, how's the best way to sell it? If you sell 4 packs for $28, they're like, well, that means I'll buy it because of Pokemon's name, but it also give you a high profit margin, which will allow you to expand your operations. So someone has come up with that and said that's the right price point, and then that's what it's sold for. Like I think if you go and look at gluten free cookies, I'm sure they're like £10 a box anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like
say, bro, for that
they're
kind of
not
shit,
cheap.
I remember buying, they're cheaper now, but in 2019, I remember buying like a box of like these vegan chocolate bars. They're called like Numo. Now they're everywhere. So like easy accessible. They're cheap. But
Mhm.
back then, bro, I bought a box for someone, bro. It was like 25 quid.
I'm
And
saying
and there was only like 15 in the box. I was like, what am
that's
I
what I'm
paying
saying.
for?
So what my main point about this whole thing is I don't think what Pokemon said. What Pokemon said was she was reacting to a comment and he was being a bit of a dick. So like that bit, she's trolling. Like, but when you clip it and then you put it on the thing, people look at it and they go, "Well, that's out of touch," because obviously she's intentionally being rude to one person, which is not a
Mhm.
whole fan base. So you're like, okay, but you're also looking at what it actually is, and you're like, it's not that big of a deal, and really
Yeah.
shouldn't have been. Like, I
Bro,
get it's
I
because it's
love the
Pokemon.
sass that she put on the insult though. It was
Well, it's
brilliant. It
because
was beautiful.
have you seen those TikToks? Like those, like
Uh oh yeah.
they're just funny. Like when someone's like, if you just bro say so, like so that tone, like I was like off that tone alone, you should be able to guess that she's being sarcastic. Like
I'm
just
trying to
off the
find it.
like, if you like just say so, like like I was like, okay,
Oh.
what we doing here? But then when people started seriously breaking it down, I was like,
Bro,
first thing it's seven.
bro, and do you know what do you know I spotted as well? The reason why I said like people who are obviously like logical people on social media. Yeah, people like Wade mentioning it, bro. I think Vidal said something in someone's video. I can't remember whose video. Obviously, it was on the Sidemen podcast and shit like that, bro. Like, it's
Oh,
people
what's his
discussing
name?
it who obviously
Oh, what's his
understand,
name?
but they're like,
But like, but
you
they
know,
things they understand, but also like, I don't know how many
the,
people actually gave a fuck to. Because things they'll see it on their news feed. I don't know how
mm,
many people give a fuck to actually go and look and go. They all they hear is $28 a box. Pokemon called everyone broke. They'll know the background. And there's probably more to it, but no one's probably looking at it and going, "Okay, let me actually see how much it is per cookie." Also, it's that guy. What's his name? It's like he's like really left wing. He speaks with a dull voice. Oh God,
no
it's
idea.
wait, it's oh, 1 second, I'm gonna find it. It's
All right. Well, whilst we're trying to find that,
that's his favorite
bro,
boy.
Wade pissed me off as well yesterday. By the way, um he was like he posted that thingy, well, he quote tweeted Jake Paul is rumored to be like in the fight for Creed 4, and he was like, this would actually be the perfect role for Jake, make him essentially the problem child on the big screen, the guy everyone wants to see lose, the one guy you hate, people would watch it just to see him act, and it would make the Creed franchise relevant again. Bro, Creed 3, its budget was 70 mil, and it box office for over 270 million. Bro, it pissed me. I got so angry reading. I was like, "What the fuck you mean? Did Michael B. Jordan die? Like what?"
I can't lie. What? See, the real problem with Wade.
What are you saying?
The real problem with Wade is his brain doesn't. His brain is so YouTube focused that he doesn't actually think. He can't think outside of the YouTube box. So when he says something like, "Oh well, Jake will be perfect," and he's like making a problem child on the screen, it's like, guess what? We don't care,
bro. If you told me that Creed 4 would be Michael B. Jordan versus Jake Paul,
okay, no, actually,
I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't watch.
Okay, first things first.
It would cringe me. It would cringe.
I've had too many beefs with Wade on Twitter because, like, that man, he's just. He's a Drake stan, YouTube stan. Like, he says a lot of things that piss me off. You know, fair enough, he replies, and it's cool. But the main point here is, if I'm watching Creed, it's like, this is all this should come down to. If I'm watching Creed, I'm going to watch someone who looks like they could kill somebody.
Damn true.
Then I want to see Michael B. Jordan go, "Oh shit, that nigga looks scary." Then I want to see 45 minutes of like him dealing with some personal issues before we cut to a montage and see the desert, the ice, underwater, and he's doing all that hammer shit. Then I want to see him knock out the dude that looks threatening. I am not
in a beautifully crafted cinematic match, bro.
I want to see him dodge, bow, and then they drop, and then it's.
Bro, I'm not watching Jake 3 was ridiculous.
Also,
amazing.
what use does it give to Jake Paul to get fake knocked out on screen?
I don't know.
Because Jake Paul can't win, so we're gonna go to a decision.
I don't know, bro. What pissed me off was just him saying it's gonna make the Rocky / Creed movies relevant again. They made over 200 million over there.
Relevant to who? There's
200 million profit.
They don't need to. The Rocky franchise is one of the biggest franchises of all time. The Creed franchise, all it has to do is the same film. That's it. The same film. Guess what? I'm there. I'm there.
I don't need Jake Paul there, bro. I promise.
Same montage, and give me some Russian and European fighters that look like they want to kill you. I don't want to. If he dies, he dies. I don't want a Team 10. No. If he dies, he dies. Not none of this. Oh, bro, like you're not even relevant. I don't want that press conference. No one does. Like what the hell? I mean, like, why are we?
What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Maybe a cameo. That's cool. Maybe
like in the background doing something. Yeah, sure.
You know what? Here's the real shit. How is Jake Paul gonna sell fucking Creed? But that man can't sell his own fights. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, don't sell that.
He'll make it relevant again, though.
Over there.
He'll make it relevant.
Go make actual boxing relevant. Okay.
He'll make it relevant, though, bro.
Brother, his next fight's not even a pay-per-view. That brother's fight was so. That brother's ticket sales was so bad. Mams was twerking on the fucking line. Fam, he sold out 1,500 tickets in 8 days. His fights in 3 weeks. There's still 50. We can get to you right now.
Jesus fucking.
There were only 3,000 tickets sold. There's 3,000 tickets available. That brother is selling out 1,500, but Wade wants to tell me that these men are going to sell out for Creed. Does he not understand that women? Does not understand how many women are going to pay to see Michael B. Jordan topless?
Only Michael B. Jordan. They don't need to see the other person, bro.
From the only promo this film needs is Michael B. Jordan will be topless in this film. I guarantee 100. That's 1 mil.
1 mil, bro. That's at least 50 mil on the table.
I was being nice. I just want to believe that my girl ain't gonna drag me to watch Michael B. Jordan topless. But like, I just know it's gonna happen. So, but you love the film. I'm like, great. Like, fam, and you know what's bad? It's 50 mil. It'll be 50 mil for women wanting to watch Michael B. Jordan topless, and 50 million niggas going, let's watch this nigga topless boxing. We don't care. 100%
guarantee.
And I'm buying food. I'm buying food, nigga. When that nigga comes out with the
No,
six
no, no. You
pack
can't
and
go watch
the
Creed and
debt,
not get yourself some food, bro. You can't. You
brother,
can't
I'm gonna get food. I'm gonna get
hot
food and
dog.
feel disgraced. I'm gonna be eating the snacks, watching him hitting the hammer, going, I should be eating this still, but I'll
Damn,
work out
imagine.
later.
Damn, I should. If I went gym, you know. Ooh, I'm
If I spent
telling
a year
you.
and a half just doing this, I could be at one. Yeah, yeah. Let me get a nachos. Or let me get my drink.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's
no,
a
but like
75.
from today, but Jake Paul's gonna say it.
Bro, it was just utter nonsense that I heard from that man. And I was disappointed, but I was like, listen, it's just the internet. It's just what to expect now. Well, I feel like that's enough of internet news today.
That's not the
We
internet,
are
bro. I'm not gonna.
we are we are
I know. Bring up the
55
core
minutes.
question. I need to
I would say we'll do 2 Quora and 2 from Adult Confessions, and we'll end it there. Your first Quora question for you today, sir. Would you say a guy doesn't care if you gave him a gift for his birthday this month? This was posted in November, but he doesn't get you anything for Christmas.
no.
Well, that's a
See,
tricky one still.
no, because
That's a
no, because
sticky
now we
one
need
still.
because now we need because we need to have more context. Like what did you get for Christmas? On for his birthday? Like, did you get him anything for Christmas? Like, because
let's say she spent £50.
okay, but are you Jesus? Because that's Jesus' birthday. No, because that's Jesus' birthday. If you just look at yourself for your birthday, then dickhead. But like,
Also, she gave no
Christmas.
context. How long have you known him for? ETC. She just that's all she put.
Also, did you say his birthday was November?
Yeah, his birthday was November.
So then,
so she's already in her mind. She's already expecting a gift in December, which means that she's probably already got him or planning to get him something. Yeah.
The thing is, for Christmas, I think people need to realize that. I think as adults, we should be telling people if we're doing Christmas presents. You know.
Okay.
The cost of living crisis is so high. Cookies are now $28. You know, like let's really
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Because,
yeah, let's talk about it.
Because I don't know if you got me Christmas in November. I don't know if you get me Christmas in December. I know I'll get you one for your birthday, but that's really paying it. So like, I'm not saying I don't care. I'm just saying like, you know, we need to talk about that. Like, maybe set a budget.
It's a discussion which needs to be had. It's a discussion which needs to be had.
It's a conversation. Doesn't mean he doesn't care. That man could just be poor.
That is also very true. How much family does he have, bro? Like, it's crazy.
Can you tolerate gluten? Because if you can't, $28 and he's got you. That's what I'm saying. Like, you've really got to think about these things. Like,
just get her some Pokemon cookies, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because then she'll know they're expensive. If you get imagine he gets her 4 boxes because it's $28, but she doesn't know. It's only 20. So she thinks it's $112.
Bro, I'm sending her the Pokemon clip with it. I'm like, listen, you see this clip? That's how much I spent on you. Be grateful.
Actually, what I heard is it's $28 a pack. Actually, yeah, I heard.
The thing I spent like $100 on you. So
that's $112 actually, and plus postage and packaging. And then everyone's happy.
Be grateful.
But also, you should actually. I don't think you should use.
Never gift something whilst expecting something in return.
Well, I don't think you should use gifts as an example of if someone cares or not. You should know by their actions and the way they treat you and words and actions. So you should, because some people aren't present givers, or might not know what the hell, you want. So would you rather he buy you a shit gift but then you think he cares, or he just shows he cares, or just take the money out of his wallet,
One or the other.
Steal.
One or the other.
Thief.
Be a thief.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait. There are 100% some women podcasts that would just be like, yeah, just steal it.
100%. They're like, you spend £50 on him. Go whenever you're next over.
Go take 63.
Take what you deserve. Take what you deserve.
Take $63 and then get me something with it, Bessie.
Oh, jeez. Donate into the Twitch chat at Bad Decisions List. Thank you. All right.
Dish. No spaces.
Oh, bro. One of these days we'll get Bad Decisions. All right. I thought on Kick, I'm gonna make the thing you just called Bad Decisions. Just preempting the future. Also, next question up here for you. This guy admitted that he likes toxic men, but he might be willing to pursue a relationship with me. Will he chase after me if I just don't text him for a while? David, I read this question and it gave me a headache. So I was
Wait,
like, to the man who
wait,
already has a headache, what do you
wait,
think?
wait. Well, no, don't worry. My headache's been exacerbated by this whole podcast. From Black Man #1 to the gluten rant, I've already lost my head. Like I'm gonna go lay down in the dark room. So wait, say this again.
Okay. This guy admitted that he likes toxic women, but he might be willing to pursue a relationship with me. Will he
Okay.
chase after me if I don't text him for a while?
Okay, see, there's levels to it. You gotta
Because
be.
you got the right strategy for what he likes,
You
but
got it
maybe
right, but
better
also
execution.
he gave
I'm
you the
saying.
he gave you the game plan in it. Like so, now you gotta kind of like if he wants a toxic woman, you know what I'm saying?
But what if that's not you? How long can you fake that for? You know what I mean?
The reality is you should be exactly who you are. Okay, you know, if you're a really sweet girl, maybe he used to like toxic women and now wants to move on. Maybe toxic isn't what he wants and doesn't work long term. So maybe he's trying to move on. So what you should do is be yourself. But also, if you feel like being toxic, there's so many better ways to be toxic than this.
Facts.
Okay, you know what you should do? Go hang out with all your guy friends, preferably gay, because it makes it easier later when you have to do the argument. And then just post an Instagram story or something. And then when he sees that, if he hits you up 4 times because you haven't replied to him for an hour, asking what you're doing, who you with, then you got, he's right there. That's it. It's yours. That's it. Go ahead.
There you go. I want you to
Now,
know.
now, don't do these things, but like if you have to do these things, then do these things and make it okay.
Listen, if you have to do, you got to do what you got to do, and you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I'm not saying to do it. I'm just not saying not to do it. You know.
Hey, listen, man. Davian is saying don't do it, but if you see a green light behind him, that's the same signal. You know what I'm saying? Same vibes. Same vibes. I'll put something green behind you. All right. What minute is that? 101. That's fine. All right. Well, adult confessions, Davian, your favorite section here. I only
wait. I predicted. No, I know what it is. The first one's going to be. I spent $28 on cookies. Yep. I'm ready.
All right. So okay. You have. I'll only read 2 from the 3, so I'll let you decide which categories you want. You have anything goes,
I get to
dating disasters, and fetishes and kinky sex.
Okay, we're gonna rule out anything goes.
Okay.
We're gonna start with fetishes and kinky sex because this one could go either way and it might fuck you up. So let's read it. I'm ready.
Alrighty. This was written by a 50-year-old male. It's titled "She Sure Loves Her Toys." Why do I feel like this might include like an animal or something? But anyway, let's move. All right. My girlfriend of almost 10 years has always had an affinity for vibrators and anal toys. Always close at hand. So when I need a bit of a breather from spending hours eating her out, she'll bring them out and usually use them on herself. And then, usually as well, let me go crazy on them with her. Last night, she told me she always wanted. sorry. I had to check myself. I had to wreck myself. You know what I'm saying? For real. But speaking of people wrecking themselves, she told me that she always wanted to fuck me with her vibrating butt plug. I told her I was not okay with it initially, but eventually I came around and I told her I was game as long as she took it easy. Well, at first she lubed it up and then laid her hand on my belly as she put it in. Okay, there's a lot of detail here. She slowly inserted it whilst completely engulfing. What am I reading? That was facts, bro. But okay, so I think they're like in 69 because she's putting it in, yeah, like in his butthole while she's giving him head. So I don't know what position is that, like 69 or like I don't know. She's in some kind of madness position here. Once she had it all the way in, she turned it on and it almost slipped all the way back out. I've never felt anything quite as hot as this amazing sensation. Got to the point where she was, okay, just skipped ahead. She's now banging him, apparently. She was banging him with the butt plug, and it was and it was amazing apparently, and he was ready to come. Usually I last quite a while, but this time it was so intense that I couldn't even help myself. I only lasted a couple minutes. First time I've done that, and it won't be the last. Loved it. It was amazing. She even mentioned that maybe one day she would like to peg me properly. This has 24 upvotes and 1 downvote.
I mean, fair play. You enjoy it. You enjoy it.
Hey, listen, brother.
If anything, the beauty of a monogamous relationship is that you guys can explore things together. But nigga, hours.
Bro, I was eating out for hours. What are you doing down there, bro? Listen, you do it for I think what's like the average amount of time? Like 15 to like 20?
20?
15, 20, yeah, 15, 20.
Like,
what do you need 3 hours?
maybe
Don't get me wrong, like if you're doing like
half an hour,
intervals.
half an hour's on a difficult day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna, half an hour is like when you're trying your best. She's saying I'm almost there, and then maybe you get lockjaw, and then you have to start again. Yeah, so you got to start again from scratch.
You forget how to breathe. You got to manual breathe, and you got to like really build back up to it. That's calm.
Exactly, bro. But if you're doing it for, again, if you're doing it intervals, like
if you're edging for hours, I can get that. But like that one is like he's down there for just.
But if you're,
why are you
soldier? Like he's a soldier. He's a soldier, bro.
That is a man. Nah, because at that point you can't just have sex. You got to clear your whole day. That's gonna be a we've got a plan when we have our dinner. So you got enough time. 2 to 3 hours. Okay, I mean that's a movie. I mean, to fair, if you do it at the same time, you know.
Then fair play.
Watch Creed.
Right. Watch Creed. All right, Davian. You said you don't want anything goes, yeah? So it's dating disasters. This was written by a 41-year-old male. Again, I don't read these in advance. I read them as I'm going, as you can see by my reactions. This one is called I Am in So Much Trouble.
Yeah, okay.
I fucked my buddy's 17-year-old daughter. Man celebrated before he knew what I was gonna say.
No, I celebrated because she said it was trouble. I like that. Where are you from? Is that crime?
There is no indication. I'm trying to decipher from the language used, but the fact that he used buddy. But I'm trying to. I don't know. You know,
We're gonna go with the idea. We're gonna go with the idea that this is legal.
Legal, yeah. I can't. The next
not
sentence.
Right.
The next.
Not
sentence.
Correct.
The next.
But legal. Okay, next sentence. This is bad. This is an all-time podcast. This is the best podcast of all time. Go on, say it.
Are you sure you want me to? Are you sure?
Yes. This might be the best podcast of all time. Say it.
I can't say I regret it. Wow, okay. It was the tightest and best pussy I've ever had. At a game the other night, she caught me in the parking lot and asked for a ride home. Next thing I knew, whilst packing some things in the back, I was sat in the back seat with her.
Yeah, he was sat in the back. Yeah.
We had always flirted for quite a while, back and forth, which I know wasn't always appropriate. But
wait! Flag on the play. Would we always? If she's 17, how do we always? How long? Sir.
She didn't
go to jail.
Live far. So basically, I'm not reading the massive details. They had sex, and he finished inside of her. I felt great, but she did tell me that she wasn't on birth control. I am not a religious guy, but I am definitely praying now.
So you didn't speak about your brethren.
No. He said, I did this with my best friend's buddy. That's it. Peace out.
I slept with my best friend's daughter. And then the whole time was just going to detail talking about I'm pretty I'm pregnant. Not about your best friend, not about should I tell my best friend, not about like I'm concerned about I didn't need to do it. What you just told me, you slept with a 17-year-old, but you were always flirting with her.
Bro, the comments are Wild. So there's this one comment written by a female, age thingy 22, sorry, Jesus. I had a family friend that kept wanting me at that age. I knew she was active with other women in her life at the time too. It's what got me into liking women. I haven't seen her as she's now in her 30s. But I wish I had a chance. I'm like, that is okay, whatever, man. That is brazy. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to a close. 1 hour and 10 minutes later, you made it to the end. Congratulations. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And remember, your favorite blacks are there for you. Right, Avian? Any messages for the people?
Buy me a cookie. Not gluten free. Fucking, I don't want to. Why? Why?
Bye, everybody. Who the hell is Nella Rose?
Okay, you know, have you ever seen like Chunks filling them, man?
Oh,
There was
yeah.
black girl with them.
Okay.
She's on the celebrity.
Okay.
She went on there, and the guy said, "I'm old enough to." He was like, "Maybe it's because I'm like old." She's like, "You're not that old." He's like, "I'm not 26 anymore, am I?" She's like, "Yeah, but you're not old." And he goes, "I'm old enough to be your dad." And then she had a meltdown the next day, talking about, "You disrespected my dead father." And then he was like, "What?" She was like,
"What?"
I'll send you the thing. God is my witness. This 4-minute video is the funniest shit ever. Damn it!
What the fuck have I just heard?
Just watch that 4 minutes 57. You'll see all the context you need into it and realize that this.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this additional clip of Bad Decisions.
Wait, you actually recorded it when I said that.